Wait, come back. There, you found me. It's Mitch's Fake Radio. Hey, it's my podcast. It's episode 17. Hi, fake listeners. How are you guys doing? Oh, man, this is great. I love fall. I'm wearing a hoodie right now. It's my Hell's Half Mile 10 Years of Raising Hell hoodie, and I really like it because I kind of like fall. I mean, it's a beautiful time of year.
You're locked into 60 minutes of nonstop action-packed back-to-back Mitch. Nothing but Mitch all hour long. 60 solid minutes of nonstop Mitch. Only on Mitch's Fake Radio.
Yeah, well, there you go. We've got a whole hour together. It's pretty exciting. Although the show is going to sound a little bit different this month, mostly because Heather's not here. Son of a bitch. And they spring this shit on me right at the last minute and say, Becky's going to be here instead. She comes in here with a fucking 10-foot charge cord trying to tell me that her cord's better because it's long. I said, get Heather back in here because she never tries to pull that long cord shit on me. Just glad to get that off my chest. I love Heather, and she laughs at everything I say. I pay her, but she laughs, and that makes a big difference. So she's more like a support blanket. Well, okay, she lays on me. No, she doesn't. But she's just great to have here in the studio. So we're gonna give Becky a whirl. Apparently, Becky taught Heather everything she knows. So we'll see if she can put her money where her mouth is. So there we go. I'm done with the opening rant. We have some great stuff coming up tonight. And I really am serious when I say the show is going to sound a little bit different because, I'll explain later, but you're not just going to have just me really anymore because I'm bringing on another person. I mean, things change in 17 months of doing something. So, that's what's going to happen. I think you'll enjoy it. So stick around for that. What the heck else do we have going on this episode? I think we may hear from John Doe from the John Doe Radio Show. That's coming up. We might even hear For Wisdom's Words to Live By from Mitch. That's good stuff. I didn't cook anything this month. What's up with that? I haven't been cooking much at all. I did break my no meat rule today. I had some stuffed cabbage soup that my brand new ex-wife Gretchen made. Delicious soup. It's gluten-free. It was wonderful. Ate that because my son is in town from the Navy. And so I said, I'm breaking the meat rule. It's like a special occasion. Has nothing to do with the fact that Heather's not here. It's just I thought I'm going to eat some meat. So that was it. We will look at the weather. Also, that's coming up this hour. So stick around for that. We got shout outs. I don't know if I have any shout outs ready. I guess we can shout out to Heather. She fucking backburnered me tonight. We could talk about Halloween. We could talk a little bit about Halloween. That this is kind of, ooh, that sounds spooky. Ooh, Halloween's right around the corner. What is it, Thursday? Is that Halloween? Halloween is Thursday, and I quit Halloween in 2011. It was the same year that I went gluten-free. When I went gluten-free, I kind of quit the majority of candy, and therefore I decided that every child in Michigan that would come to my house does not really need candy either. So I'm stopping childhood diabetes one Halloween at a time by denying them candy. I have saved approximately $540 not participating in Halloween. That's a lot of dough, isn't it? It really is when you think about it. And I did avoid the aggravation of having all those little kids coming up to the door, all those adorable children in their creative, fun costumes and their excited, smiling faces. Okay, it was a little bit soul crushing that I don't get to see adorable kids at my door anymore. But anyhow, I'm saving money, and I'm not giving kids diabetes. So I was thinking about the other day. I heated some beans in an old Halloween bowl because it was the only one clean. Put it in the microwave and heated it. It was the candy bowl, And I was eating the beans, and I thought, that's a great idea. I can just hand out handfuls of baked beans to kids for Halloween. Just come here. Hey, why the face? Why the long face? That one's got a chunk of bacon in it. There you go. It's a little runny. You know what you do, son? You just cut the bottom out of the bag and just squeeze. There you go. It'd be delicious. Just a delicious Halloween treat. Boy, Tony's doing a visual on the other side of the room that just about made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Because that did not look like a Halloween bag over your mouth. Not at all. Oh man, this is a little bit embarrassing, but I was at work and sitting in the therapy center, and this coworker Hurley walked by me, and he came up behind me and he rubbed my head like this because my hair is kind of fuzzy. He rubbed it circular, and he walked by and he said, "Hi, Mitch." And I said, "Hi, Hurley. Thanks. What am I going to do with half a boner at work?" God dang it. I don't care who touches my head. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's an androgynous zone. Is that what it's called? See, if Heather was here, she would know this shit, and she would correct me. She would text me, "Mitch, it's androgynous." No, wait. Androgynous? Homogenized? Is that it? Shit. I don't know. I know the weather's coming up. You know what'd be great?
On Mitch's Fake Radio, we do weather on the 8. That means 8 minutes after every hour, we do the weather. Here's Mitch and the weather.
Tonight it's gonna be cloudy and probably some rain. Low, I don't know, maybe 45-ish.
For the latest up-to-the-minute forecast, listen to Mitch's Fake Radio. 8 minutes after every hour for the latest forecast with Mitch on Mitch's Fake Radio, right here on Strange Friends Media.
Okay. Well, I almost printed off the forecast at home, but I didn't. So shoot. Well, that's kind of fun. We're just leaving the Halloween sound effects rolling under while we chat a little bit more. Like I mentioned, things could change a little bit coming up. Were we going to play a quick message here? Yeah, we could, but the podcast might change a little bit. So just bear with us. We're gonna take a quick break here, and then we will be back with more good stuff. Thank you very much for tuning in to episode 17 of Mitch's Fake Radio.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency fake broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency fake broadcast system. The podcasters of your internet, in voluntary cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an actual emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official fake news or instructions. This station serves the world because it's the internet. This concludes this test of the emergency fake broadcast system. Peace out, motherfuckers.
So I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately. I'm really into Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, like he needs any more advertising. He started his podcast and shot to the top. He's battling it out with Joe Rogan and Mark Maron. He's right up there on top of the world. But it's a very entertaining podcast. He has Sona Obsessian and Matt Gorley, his guru podcast guy, and Sona is his personal assistant. And then he'll have guests like Dana Carvey or Patton Oswalt or, you know, tons of great stars. But the thing about other podcasts, like even Don't Make This Weird, there's several voices. There's Tony, Chris, Heather, and maybe a band of 8 members or so. And all these different podcasts, Mark Maron, he has one guest, and then there's Mark, but that's 2 voices. And on Mitch's Fake Radio, it's all Mitch all day, baby. It's just me. So I'm thinking, I like that, but I really should probably get a partner, somebody I can bounce back and forth with from time to time and have on the show. So I've decided to take on an unpaid intern, somebody that's, obviously lower than me on the food chain, but I don't get paid either. So he's really kind of an equal. His name is Robert Wojciechowski, and he is from the Thumb region of Michigan. And actually, I think he's going to be coming. Robert, come on in. Oh, Robert, be careful with that microphone. Robert. Oh, geez, stop. Just slow down.
I'm really sorry about that.
You got to be careful with that, man. That's a $400 microphone.
I'm sorry about that. What is this thing? It's supposed to make you sound like James Bond or something like that?
Well, yeah, you're going to learn how to use it. I mean, Jesus, your voice is... Where did you grow up?
In Gagetown.
Gagetown. Okay, Robert. That's starting to make good sense to me.
It's Wabat. It's spelled with a R, but it's pronounced Wabat.
It's Wobbert? It's not Robert? It should be Robert.
Nope, it's Wabat. That's what my mom and dad used to call me. Wabat came here, wash your hands for dinner. Yeah, that's what they used to call me until my dad left with some white trash twamp from Fairgrove when I was about 4 years old.
That's a bummer.
Could have been Aquan, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it was Fairgrove. Might have been Ubway now I think about. Could have been Sebring, maybe.
Oh, Sebring. You said Sebring perfectly.
Sebring is not rocket science to say that word, Sebring. Anybody can say Sebring.
Well, good job saying Sebring. But you are from Gagetown then, right? Well, that's starting to make sense.
Right here in Michigan.
But if you learn how to work one of these things, you can do quite well with them.
Can you sound like James Bond or something like that?
Well, you just, yeah, sure. James Bond, that's possible.
Do some James Bond. Go ahead.
Yes. If you learn how to work a microphone properly, you could wind up getting pushy galore.
We like a lot. I like pussy a lot.
Sure, your voice is like a tool. If you learn how to operate it just the right way, it can open all kinds of doors. Someday you could have your own podcast. I mean, like take the summer blockbuster announcer guy. I love that guy.
In a world where blockbusters are a dime a dozen, this movie will change everything.
You that guy? I don't like that guy a lot. I don't want to see that movie. I hope that one comes to a stand.
Well, you give it a try, Wobbert. You do it just like I did it.
We want me to try? Okay, I'll give it a whirl. Here we go.
Gotta do it lower. Blockbusters are dime a dozen.
In a world where blockbusters are a dime a dozen, this movie can change everything.
That was fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Well, Jesus Christ, Mitch, I was just trying my best. I haven't even started broadcasting school yet. God, give me a break.
Have you tried opening and closing your mouth while you talk? Because it's really crucial if you use your lips when you're talking and not just shuffling your tongue around the back of your mouth.
I have to move my mouth up and down when I talk? What are you doing? That's crazy.
No.
I ain't never even heard of that. You know, this is fucking stupid.
Now, let me ask you something. What are your aspirations in radio? What in broadcasting? What do you want to do? Where do you want to be in 10 or 15 years from now?
I'm going to go to Spess House to a ball house.
What? Did you? I almost think you said Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts.
Well,
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, so of course what I said. Special school broadcast. What's the matter with you? Can't you hear? You got something in your ears or something like that?
I can hear just fine, Wobbert. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have a long ways to go to become an announcer. And I don't even know what they're charging. You know, I tried to get into that school in 1985 and
Really?
they didn't take me.
Oh.
They didn't want me. So
What?
I went ahead and became an announcer all on my own, all by myself, and spent 13 years in radio.
Ooh.
Then I left, and now I'm a wedding DJ, and I do a podcast for free.
that rainbow kind of crashed at the end there, didn't it? Boy, you're some sort of fucking loser now.
I'm not a loser, Wobbert. This podcast is in its infancy.
Really?
We're in whatever this is, episodes 17 or
I don't
18 or
know.
whatever this is. This
know.
is like the ground floor. This thing is building. I am
Building what?
creating an empire.
Building what? Where is an empire? There's no construction equipment around here.
No, this is the internet, man. This is the future, and we are building it right here, right now. And this could turn into a monster someday. And like thousands and thousands of people could listen to this every month, waiting on the edge of their seat for the next episode of Mitch's Fake Radio.
Seriously? Wow, that's weird.
Yeah,
Man, that would be
it's serious.
Maybe I could be a part of that. I don't know. I
Maybe.
don't know because I have big plans. I was going to go to Space House School Broadcast House,
Really?
and then I was going to work on Cruise 102, WLEW, walking the docks and shaking more wakes.
Did you say Cruise 102?
Well, yeah, Cruise 102, put more wattage in your cage.
You should probably aim higher.
Really?
Like anything.
Seriously?
Anything.
Well, I don't know. This whole fake radio thing kind of sounds a little bit interesting. If it's gonna be like all thousands of people listening, like you say, but I don't know. I have to learn a few couple things, or more than two or so from now and there.
Well, if you listen to me and you follow my instructions and you learn how to speak properly and enunciate and pronounce words properly and use your lips and your teeth and your tongue in the right way when saying things, you can get there. Anybody can learn. You can overcome horrible speech impediments like you speak right now. We can get rid of all of that and turn you into a human being.
Well, I got enough on Beverly to do right now.
Actually, yeah, you do. I want you to go out into the don't make this weird parking structure. There's a refrigeration unit out there. I want you to get me a can of fizzy water.
Are you serious? My first task as your intern is to go out in the refrigerator and get you a can of carbonated water.
That is one of your jobs. Yep. And what? You're going to get me what?
I said a can of carbonated water. What you deaf or something like that?
So you actually said carbonated water. Is that carbonated water? Is that correct?
Oh yeah, excuse me. Carbonated water.
Yeah. You know what? Just go
What
get me the
asshole.
water. We'll work on pronunciation.
Okay.
Oh my God. I don't know what I'm getting myself into with this guy. He's a piece of work.
Get a parking structure. I don't know where this place is like let's look at it like a maze or something like that.
It's not that hard. You're going to go through the door you just came back in.
Go
You're
back
going to go
through
up
this
the
one?
stairs,
Okay.
through the next door. You're going to turn right.
Okay. Down.
You're going to go down those stairs.
Got it.
You're going to turn right again. You're going to
Right.
go through the parking structure,
All the way
to the
through?
back left corner. That's the west corner.
To the
The
right?
what? Yeah.
To the white?
It's the west corner
west.
to your left.
West,
And
okay.
that's where the refrigeration unit is.
Oh, yeah.
Open both double doors in the bottom
Okay.
right-hand side.
Oh,
That's the
bottom.
Mitch's Fake Radio section. It says hands off.
I can touch it though.
Okay. But you can get in there to get me a fizzy. Get me an orange.
How about raspberry?
No, I want an orange.
I like raspberry.
Okay. Then bring it back. Just one.
Can I have one?
I get the fizzy water. Okay.
I can't have
There's a
one.
drinking fountain for you.
Oh,
on
that's
the third
bullshit.
floor. Then come back in here.
Okay. All right. I'll give it another try.
All right. Good luck. We'll see you hopefully within a half hour. I don't know if he's even going to. Oh, God. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. But there you have it. That's my new intern, Wabit Wojciechowski, and we'll see what happens in the future with that guy. I mean, I'm thirsty though. I hope he brings me my fizzy. A message from the Gluten-Free Advisory Board. Are you sluggish at work? Often feel somewhat clueless? I gotta send a fix to our Omaha branch. Do I do it face up or face down?
Face up, Marvin. Face up.
Okay.
Lift your head, Marvin. Look up here. Look up here.
What?
Good job, Marvin. I'll push send.
Are you tired and feel like there's just not much going on upstairs?
So you put the coffee in here first, then the filter?
Marvin, no. Forget it. That's going to be your pot of coffee.
This tastes gritty.
It's your fault, Marvin.
I want to mail my George Michael fan letter. Does it go in the outbox or in the inbox? The inbox, right?
Outbox, Marvin. George Michael's dead.
What?
I said outbox.
George Michael's dead.
You're still eating gluten, aren't you, Marvin?
Yeah, I just had a donut and my fingers are all sticky. It was yummy.
Eating wheat is making you stupid, Marvin.
I'm stupid?
Dumb as a bag of rocks. Bag of rocks, Marvin.
It causes brain fog, drowsiness, and weight gain, and quite frankly, makes you dumb as a bag of rocks.
I like rocks. If you lick them, you can see the colors. Where's the bag?
To learn more about the harmful effects of gluten that comes from eating wheat, read the book Wheat Belly by cardiologist Dr. William Davis and listen to Mitch's Fake Radio, a message from the Gluten-Free Advisory Board and this program.
Thank you, announcer guy.
You're welcome.
So, your boss is a dick?
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do about it? Try listening to Mitch's Fake Radio.
That's me, baby. Well, this is going great. God, we're almost at the halfway mark. I can't believe it. Things go a little bit faster with another voice in here, another person. That's kind of cool. Maybe, I don't know if Robert will work out or not, but we'll have to see. So thanks for hanging in there to Mitch's Fake Radio. I just wrapped up a comedy show at Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club. Excuse me. Boy, I like to say my name a lot. I wonder if Linda's listening down in Texas. I bet she is. A couple episodes ago, she was going to... And Linda, by the way, is my ex-girlfriend from some almost 30 years ago. And we have re-sparked our friendship on the internet. And so now she's a regular listener to Mitch's Fake Radio. And she got the notification because she clicked the notification button on YouTube after she subscribed. And she was getting ready to go in to buy cat food. And she stayed in her car for an hour in the parking lot. The police were called. No. And she sat there and she listened to my whole episode right in the parking lot. It's like, wow, I got a fan down in Texas. Darn right. And we need fans down there because it's hot as fuck. It's very hot in Texas. So thanks, Linda. I hope you are listening today. But anyhow, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So I talk about my comedy show at the Brentwood, Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club, and it was a great show. It happened on the 26th of this month, which was Saturday night, and I had some great comedians in. Perry Chahal, he just made it. Called me like an hour before, said this traffic is slow, and I'm probably going to be late. And I apologize. He was very apologetic, and I appreciated the communication, but he walked in like right at 8 o'clock, and we walked it back. I got on for a few minutes on stage and opened up the show, and then he jumped up there and was off and running. Did a real good job. Perry Chahal, thank you very much. And then Steve Smargon, the bipolar Marine, he went up there and killed. It was awesome. And what did he say about the brown guy, about Perry? First joke Steve said is, I thought I killed that guy in Fallujah. Yeah, that was it. It was very funny. And even Perry laughed. So, and then Bob Phillips was fantastic. All three guys were just dynamite. It was just a really, really good night. And both people that showed up in the audience really enjoyed it. No, there was more than that. It's just attendance was a little lower. It's lower these days, and I wish people would get more people to come because this is a very high caliber comedy show. Like, I'm the weakest link when I perform. My jokes don't always do that great, but my charisma tries to overcome that and try to make people still laugh at me. Just more to feel sorry for me than anything. But please tell people about Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club. The next one is on Black Friday, which could be suicide. I don't know. That's the November 29th. So now here's what you do. You get your Black Friday shit done early in the day so you can sit in the parking lot or wherever you're at and listen to the show. No, wait, come to Brentwood and watch the show because that you can't listen to on the internet. So 11/29 is the next Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club. Might as well go ahead and mention New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, and then March 21st and April 25th are the following shows. And almost booked up for my 11/29. Got 3 really funny dudes for you, and I'm getting another one. So do that. Put that in your device. Is it that time already? Oh my God. Time for shout outs.
Hey, dude, how you doing? Well, how's your wife? Oh, you divorced? Oh, yeah. Well, how are the kids? Oh, that's right, you guys didn't have kids. Right on to the single life. Yeah. Sweet, we'll get together, all right? Yeah. Hey, girl, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, thanks for that text. Oh, that wasn't it. You blocked me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get you your lawnmower back to you. We'll see if we can fix that, okay? Thanks for loaning it to me. Hey, buddy. Hey, man. How's it going? Hey, sport. How you doing? Ladies,
Right.
what's up?
So in shout outs, I basically shout out to people that listen, people that I run into over the month. And I didn't write down a whole lot, but I do want to say hi to Gabby at Dollar General. I saw her back on September. It was in September. So hi, Gabby. Thanks for listening. And I want to say hi to Wendy with the E. And what was her guy's name? I can't remember his name. But I met them earlier this month in Lapeer, and they bought my chicken wings after the show at Solid State Radio. Solid State Live at the Pix, and it was really cool. They felt sorry for me because I was eating alone. And we laughed and had so much fun. I went back and I said, hey, thanks. And we joked and laughed. And so they're going to come to some shows. I think it was Wendy and Craig. I'm probably screwing his name up. But they're super nice people. I might even wind up DJing their wedding. So that was cool. So thank you very much. And then it was funny. They bought my chicken wings. And I said, so do you guys go out to eat local here? Do you ever eat at E.G. Nick's? And they're like, yeah, we'll go there every once in a while. I said, when you maybe you're going there again. And they said, well, maybe Thursday. I said, well, like about 8:00 because I'll be there. And they were like, oh, okay, we see how you did that there. So that they're going to maybe buy me dinner again. I would be okay with that. So I want to say hi to Sasha. Says, hello, Mitch. Hope you're doing well. Hugs. Thanks, Sasha. And Candy, hello, Mitch. And Mother, my favorite fake radio show. Oh, no, that's Heather. It's not Mother. It's Heather. Oh, Heather, that's supposed to be here. Heather, yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. She can't come to work, but she can watch the internet.
You were counting down. Still 30 minutes to go of nonstop action back to back Mitch. Only on Mitch's Fake Radio. We're at the bottom of the hour. We still have to go all the way to the top of the hour. Guess what that is? That's another 30 minutes of nonstop action back to back Mitch. Only on Mitch's Fake Radio.
I forgot that was coming up so fast. That's great. You know, this really has turned into the Rag on Heather episode 17 of Mitch's Fake Radio. I don't know. Maybe she shouldn't be here. I kind of feel more liberated. Is that no? No, that's bullshit. Also, one last shout out. I'm probably forgetting other shout outs that I didn't write down, or I did and I didn't bring them with me. But Becky says laughter is good for healing. Thank you so much, Mitch. You are one of a kind. Thank God. Wouldn't it be thank Mitch? I think it really would be. Okay, let's try to get that straight, Becky. Thanks for tuning in. So no, this is great. More good stuff is coming up. I wanted to play my my broadcast promotional item. It's like a commercial I make for my live show and my podcast, and they'll play it on Don't Make This Weird podcast, and I think they play it down at Solid State Radio on some of the programs down there. So I wanted to play it for you guys. It is outdated. Half of it is for Saturday night at Brentwood for my show that already passed, but it was kind of fun. So go ahead and play that. And thanks for listening to Mitch's Fake Radio, you guys. Hi, this is Mitch from Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club. My next stand-up comedy show is October 26th, 8 p.m. at Brentwood Lanes in Caro, with special guest Perry Shahal, Steve Smargon as feature, and headliner Bob Phillips, as heard on Sirius XM Radio.
Wow, Bob Phillips is seriously on Sirius XM Radio? Seriously?
Yes. Robert, you're an unpaid intern. You have no place in this promo.
Come on, give me a break. I'm just trying to help out here.
Tickets are $15, available at the Brentwood, or you can call me, 810-441-4710, and I'll meet you in a dark alley to sell you tickets.
You would go into a dark alley with a stranger?
Well, sure I would.
You were crazy, Mitch.
Some proceeds to Caro Chamber of Commerce, sponsored by Woody's Motel in Caro. See you October 26th at the Brentwood. Follow Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club on Facebook.
Come on, Mitch, you gotta let me help out with this promo.
Okay, Robert, why don't you tell people about Mitch's Fake Radio podcast?
All right, Mitch, here we go. Okay, why don't you tune into Mitch's Fake Radio podcast right here on the internet. Every last Monday of the month at 8 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
Hear all kinds of fake crap. Nothing is real. It's all fake. Jeez. How was that? Was that good?
No, it was terrible. That's the worst display of broadcast talent I've ever heard in my entire life.
Crying out loud, I can't believe you said that. You are so rude.
Did you say wooed?
Yes, with a capital R.
That's Mitch's Fake Radio podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when the next episode drops. You might hear more Robert, the unpaid intern.
Wait a minute. You mean I'm not getting paid?
Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club and Mitch's Fake Radio are for adult audiences only.
Mitch's Fake Radio Podcast for the motherfucker in you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that last break was okay. Was it better? Was it better than just me blabbing on like I do incessantly every time I crack open the mic here? It was kind of nice having another voice, another person in the studio. I really have to say he smells good. I don't know what cologne he wears, but it's really good stuff. I figured he would kind of smell like a douchebag, but he doesn't. So I'll probably find it. Oh, hey, you made it back. Well, look at that, a can of fizzy water. Thanks, buddy. Here, let me have that. Well, white grapefruit. Why did you bring me white grapefruit? I asked for orange.
Wait a minute, let me see that. Wait, here's white grapefruit. Holy shit, I'm sorry. I meant to bring you orange, and please forgive me.
Well, listen, I'm going to let you off the hook this time. But next time it better be the right flavor. I'll go ahead and drink this anyhow.
Well, it was... Yeah, I wish I had one of those. I'm pretty thirsty. That was a very treacherous trip into the garage, let me tell you. After some really fucked up directions and some trials and tribulations, I finally found that goddamn refrigerator.
What are do you mean? Those were perfect directions, man. I told you exactly where it was.
Yeah, you told me where it was, but you forgot to tell me. You neglected to tell me that there was a crazy wabbit dog out there that almost fucking ate me alive.
That's midnight. He's harmless. He couldn't hurt a flea.
Holy shit, he's got fleas? That fucking dog was all over me. He was humping my leg. I feel violated. When I get home, I gotta take a shower.
You know, speaking of showering, what cologne do you wear?
Oh, I wear Polo.
Polo? What is Polo? I've never heard of that.
Well, for Wan's Polo, you've never heard that? The fastest way into a girl's panties is with wearing Polo.
Well, you know, Robert, I've actually never really smelled Polo really, really good. Do you mind if I...
Oh, by all means,
Come
come
over
on
and
over here.
pop
Lean
a
in
whiff?
here. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, oh, yeah, there we go. Nice, White. Isn't that good? That's
Oh
good
my
stuff,
God.
White.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice, White.
Oh, God, that's a close shave, too.
Oh, thank you. I use Gillette Fusion.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, what are you wearing? What is that? Duacar?
No.
What are you doing, Mitch? Trying to pick up chicks wearing Duacar?
No, it's Jovan Musk oil for men.
Jovan Musk? That shit went out like 1981, Mitch.
Seriously?
Yeah, you need to go get yourself a big old blue bottle of Ralph Lauren Polo.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get right on that.
Ooh, that almost sounds like a voiceover. Oh, Ralph Lauren Polo.
Oh, my
the fastest way with a girl's panties. It was Ralph Lauren. Wait, Mitch, you really saw it help me out with this whole talking white thing.
God, I don't know, pal. I think you better go slow. Very slow.
This shit is cake. I can figure this out with one tonsil tied behind my neck.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's about time to take a commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a...
Actually,
What?
I have to weave.
Leave? You
No,
can't leave.
I
You're
have
in
to
an
weave.
internship. When you're an intern, you have to stay. It's about sacrifice. It's
Blah,
about giving it up for the
blah,
good of
blah.
your advancement and
Give me a
just
break.
being here pretty much all the time for nothing and doing shit jobs and whatever I want you to do. You can't just leave.
I said
Wh-
weave.
Why do you have to leave?
I gotta weave. I actually, honestly, really have to weave.
Please tell me what is so important.
I took a class over there at the Tuscola County Votex Center, a basket weaving class. I gotta weave.
Oh, I get it. You actually have to leave because you have to weave.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, what's the matter with you? Can't you understand what I'm talking about when I'm saying for me? Wash my whips. I'm weaving to go weave.
Okay. All right. I get it. I understand. Thanks for coming in. Do you want to come back next month on November 25th? That's my next show. And
Yeah.
continue your internship. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, you hired me, didn't you?
It's an internship. You're not getting paid.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm not getting paid for this?
No.
This is bullshit, man. Polo is expensive.
Well, I'm sorry, pal.
I'm getting out of here.
Okay, buddy. I guess I'll see you on November 25th. Remember the date. Remember the date. Okay, well, I guess he's gone. Okay, well, there's my new intern, Robert. I kind of like him. Still smells like Polo in here.
You're listening to Mitch's Fake Podcast.
It's Mitch's fake radio, Chris. Chris?
You're listening to Mitch's Fake Radio.
Hey, this is John Doe, host of the I Don't Know radio show, Sunday nights at midnight till 2 a.m. Monday, right here on Strange Friends Media. Tune in each week to hear your favorite songs from, I don't know what songs I'm going to play. I don't even know what bands I'm going to play them from. That's the beauty of this show. I don't know where I get my music. Sometimes I get it from garage sales, resale shops, dumpsters. I get some of my best music right off the curb out of people's garbage. I'm talking about albums, 45s, cassettes, 8-track CDs. I'm starting to find old iPods. I don't know what that crap is, but you'll probably hear it right here with me, John Doe, on the I Don't Know radio show, Sunday nights at midnight till 2 a.m. right here on Strange Friends Media.
Welcome back to Mitch's Fake Radio. And this episode is flying by. I can't believe how fast it's going. But I want to do something that I've been thinking about doing for probably months now. I've been thinking about doing a Fiddle, Faddle, Crunch, and Munch taste test, which actually, probably would have been a good thing to put in some cool like sounders or like intros. There would be like,
It's the Mitch's Fake Radio Fiddle Faddle Crunch and Munch Taste Test.
you know, something like
The Crunch and Munch Fiddle Faddle Battle Royale.
or maybe
It's the Mitch's Fake Radio Fiddle Faddle Crunch and Munch Grunge Match.
it's grudge match.
Grudge Match. Whatever, you do it.
Okay.
It's the Mitch's Fake Radio Crunch and Munch Grudge Match. Whatever.
But I didn't have time for that. So I have the boxes here, and I've been wanting to try it to see what's the difference between Fiddle Faddle and Crunch and Munch. So I guess we'll just probably get into it and open these puppies up and see what happens. I'm always careful to open the box, but I never reclose the box because one bag usually winds up being history when I open it. It's not like you're gonna reseal Crunch and Munch. Yeah. Be careful opening that. You know, you want to be able to reseal that. You and what army? It's just not gonna. It's like opening a box of Captain Crunch. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So I've opened both boxes, the Fiddle Faddle and the Crunch and Munch. I can't get that up. Tony, do you have scissors?
Scissors, brought to you by Mitch Gear.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to cut this open. I have to be very careful. Starting to get a cold. Hopefully it'll be gone soon. I think I'm seeing double because I'm just cutting right next to the bag. I don't even have a sugar buzz yet. Ooh. Oh, God. I wish this was Smello radio. That would be so cool. All right, that's the bag of Crunch and Munch. That smelled fantastic, man. It just really hit me. I got to use these scissors from
Mitch Gear.
There we go. There I am. I'm cutting next to the bag again. I'm not even high. All right, here. Can you put these scissors back?
Scissors, brought to you by Mitch Gear. Always found in the jar on Tony's desk.
We'll always know where those are, won't we? All right. I have both boxes of Fiddle, Faddle, and Crunch and Munch open. I'm going to take a look in here. They're looking pretty goddamn similar. Maybe I'll just set the box up here and I'll dump some out onto my notepad here. There's some Crunch and Munch, and here's some Fiddle Faddle. Well, let's see. I'm going to pick one up of each. I'm going to pick a cluster up of each. This is the Crunch and Munch. It looks pretty similar. They look really similar. I think they do. They feel very similar. They smell very similar. I'm going to lick that one and I'm going to put that one back in the Fiddle Faddle box. Oh, shit. Why did I put it back in the Fiddle Faddle box? I'd have to feel around in there and see if I can feel the wet one. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll just eat that one. So that was it was the Crunch and Munch. So I've had that bite. Now I should try a little water. There we go. I think I have a drinking problem because I just dribbled it down my front. There's the Fiddle Faddle. There's a little bit of a difference. Let's take a look at the ingredients here. Yeah, I think there is a difference. I mentioned it to Tony earlier that the only difference in the ingredients, Fiddle Faddle has baking powder in it. And I think I can actually taste a difference. Silent he may be, but he's a good producer. I'm going to let him taste it and see the difference. This is the Crunch and Munch. Try a Crunch and Munch, Tony. Ooh, nice cluster. He's got 4 clumps in that one. 4 kernels. You chew that for a second. And I'm going to scoot the kernels aside on my notes so I can see what I was looking at. Oh, yeah. That's good. Okay, now you can try the Fiddle Faddle. That's right there. Another nice cluster. We'll find out from him here in a second. Crunch and Munch has 160 calories and 22 carbohydrates. Fiddle Faddle has 130 calories and 25 carbohydrates. Why would one have higher caloric intake and the other one that one also have lower carbs? I think that these two guys, I think the guys were high when they wrote these down. They were actually really buzzed. It's like, well, let's just go ahead and put 160 on Crunch and Munch and 22 carbs and 130 on Fiddle Faddle and 25 carbs. That's good. And give me another box. So, Tony, this is the Crunch and Munch, and this is the Fiddle Faddle. Which one did you like better? Point. He liked the Crunch and Munch better. I think I like the Fiddle Faddle. I think that the baking soda adds a little zing to it, a little fizz, a little pop to it, which adds a little activity to the sugar. I'll have to see. What I'll have to do is eat an entire box of Fiddle Faddle and then mark on a scale of 1 to 10 how burpy I am. And then at another time, eat a whole box of Crunch and Munch and then see how burpy I am after that. So there you go. It's the Fiddle Faddle Crunch and Munch taste test. Man, I should have done some of those cool sounder things.
The Mitch's Fake Radio Fiddle Faddle Crunch and Munch taste test is complete. The results are in. Tony likes Crunch and Munch. Mitch likes Fiddle Faddle. And I like 'em both.
Oh, well. So this was fun. I guess I want to thank my sponsors.
Scissors, brought to you by Mitch Gear.
For the taste test, and also thanks. Oh yeah, I never told you that they're both made by Conagra Foods. Fiddle Faddle is made or shipped from Omaha, Nebraska, and Crunch and Munch is also made by Conagra Foods, and that one comes from Chicago. What does that mean? I don't know, but anyhow, there you go. That was kind of fun. Maybe we should do more taste tests in the future. That was fun.
We hope you've enjoyed the Mitch's Fake Radio Crunch and Munch Fiddle Faddle taste test. They're actually both pretty good.
Yeah, see that? Fiddle Faddle does make you burpy. All right, well, thanks for listening to Mitch's Fake Radio. More good stuff coming up. Let me think. I have 3 half boxes of Fiddle Faddle and Crunch and Munch at home. And I'm going to eat at least one of them tonight. Probably the Fiddle Faddle, because I did like the baking soda. Or I don't know if it's baking soda or baking powder. I can't remember. But it was good. That was fun. I think we should do more taste tests in the future. Maybe, like break it up, try mustards and different things like that. Oh yeah, I think Tony just lipped proper chocolate. Is that what you said? No, I don't know what he said. That's too bad we can't ever hear that fucker. But he's not supposed to talk on my podcast because I said no, bitch. Speaking of bitches, boy, am I missing Heather right now. I wish she were here. God dang it. Oh, well, that's all right. Hey, I do want to take a quick second here to mention Hell's Half Mile Film and Music Festival, the film series which stretches over the months of October through March. The next one is happening on November 8th. Unfortunately, it's the same night as Solid State Live at the Pix, and I'll be down there doing that. Comedian Shane Dials is with me, and we'll have a musical act also. But if you don't want to go to Lapeer for that free show, you can go to Bay City to the State Theater for the 7 p.m.
You're still locked into 60 minutes of nonstop action back to back Mitch. That's right, you've listened to 50 full minutes of Mitch. That means 10 minutes left of Mitch. I did the math right here on Mitch's Fake Radio.
Okay. So you could go to Bay City to the Hell's Half Mile Film Series, November 8th edition. 7 p.m. is Made in Michigan Shorts program. It's 90 minutes of short films. And you want to talk about really fun, different, eclectic entertainment? Go watch a group of shorts that you would watch in the time that you'd watch one movie, one storyline. These are a collection of short films. And I will say, if you go, you'll see the short film entitled Eugene. And that is about a guy he's suffering of depression and loneliness in this short film. And he has a dog, and the dog's name is Eugene. And I have a bit part in that film. And I'm walking down the street. I walk right by. And they didn't leave me on the cutting room floor. So I made it. I'm in the final cut of that film that's been accepted into a couple of different film festivals. And so it's in the winter series of Hell's Half Mile. So that's in the Eugene. So if you want to see me in my movie debut, go check that out. Or come down to Solid State Live at the Pix at State Theater. Pix Theater in Lapeer. That's going to be fun. I love that. So what the heck else do we have going on? We've got Faux Wisdoms coming up. That's in just a few minutes. And I'm really, like 9 more minutes. I'm really glad that we're done with the weather, because I blew it. I don't have the weather forecast, so I was really wishing I did. Of course, I probably had to bring one up on.
For the latest up-to-the-minute forecast, listen to Mitch's Fake Radio, 8 minutes after every hour for the latest forecast with Mitch on Mitch's Fake Radio, right here on Strange Friends Media.
Okay, I blew it again. You ever feel like you have a pubic hair in your mouth? This thing has been moving around. I've had no pubal regions near me. And I've never heard anybody call it a pubal region. Have you ever heard that before? A pubal region? That's wild. Hey, my bathroom's almost done, speaking of pubal regions. That's pretty exciting. I put the door on last night because my son's back in town from the Navy. And so he was pretty impressed, because now the bathroom is the nicest room in the entire house, because it's an old house. I did have somebody come by the other day. I mentioned this in my comedy show, that I was practicing jokes in the living room, and I had my comedy hat on and everything. And I heard a car door outside, and I looked around, and it looked like a salesman. I got all excited. I ran out on the porch. The guy says, hey, don't yell at me like the last woman. I said, did you could just call me a woman? He's like, no. She yelled at me. I'm just trying to sell windows. He says, you want to buy some windows? And I looked up at my house that was built in 1910. I said, no, these windows? I just had them put in last summer. He's like, you those windows, you had these? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Those windows are 109 years old. He's like, oh, that's funny. That's a good joke. He doesn't even know I'm a comedian. He has no idea. And I said, oh, yeah, these windows are fucking ancient. He says, yeah, they're really old. You think you might want to get some windows? I says, no, they're fine. Come back in 10 years. I slammed the door in his face. He's walking away all dejected, looking down. I opened the door. I said, hey, at least I didn't yell at you, you woman. I slammed the door again. That was great. I wrote some of those jokes down, kept them. Why not, That reminds me, I got to put plastic on those fucking windows. That house is freezing. Anyhow, the bathroom is almost done. I'm still struggling with the drain on the vessel sink in the vanity that I built myself, but it is getting there. I'm very close to make that happen. My son Spencer showered in the new shower. He liked it. It's very nice. Walk in. Yeah. A lot of room. Got plenty of room. Still no handicap bar. in there. Heather knows about the handicap. Becky, I don't think she knows about the handicap. I didn't tell you about that? Yeah, I mentioned it a couple times on the show here. I told my contractor, Austin, I said, you got to install this handicap bar in here. And he kept dragging his feet on it. And turns out there's an issue and he can't install. I said, well, you got to get that handicap bar in there because if I fall down while masturbating, washing my feet, that blood's going to be on your hands. Austin said, Mitch, I don't want anything on my hands. I said, well, you better put that fucking handle in there. God dang it. How many times am I going to tell that joke on this show? It's like the reoccurring joke about masturbation and handicap handles in my bathroom that's 95% complete. I can see the light at the end of the toilet. It's pretty exciting. It's a little bit of trim work to put up. I do have to get a freestanding toilet paper holder. They've got a couple at Walmart, but not meeting my standards. So still got to do that. I did buy a really slick toilet brush. I love that thing. It's in the smooth plastic thing that's like, it's like formed at the top and it just like swoops right up into the handle. So if you do happen to shower it with urine, it'll be easy to clean off. Because a lot of times those toilet brushes, they get piss and chunks of all kinds of probably pubal region items all over them. And this will be really easy to just, like wipe off with a tissue or maybe a handy wipe or, hit it with the hair dryer or something and just flake off the urine after that. Or just flake. Does urine flake off? I'm not sure if it does or not. That's funny to think about. I like bathroom stuff. I've enjoyed, I bought a beautiful mirror at a garage sale. Big mirror, antique. I'm sure it's as old as the house. I've got to mount a piece of plywood up there because it's going to be a heavy mirror. And then I'll probably do like a faux finish on that or something like that. And I got 3 lights to hang over that mirror. I will pinch the fuck out of some zits in that goddamn mirror because I'll be able to see into the pores in my soul with that light. It's so bright. And I put it on a dimmer so I can bring it right down to sexy in there when I'm taking a dump. It's going to be great. You guys want to come over and see my bathroom? You're both shaking your head no? What a couple of producing bitches. You guys should be in. If Heather was here, she'd be like, yeah, Mitch, let's go to your house. She'd come over. That's crap. We should do 4 wisdoms. What? Are you kidding me? I thought we were getting closer than that. Well, anyhow, because I have words for it. Actually, I only have one word coming up for faux wisdoms. It's words to live by. That has a nifty beginning to it. So this has been a super fun episode. I really enjoyed it. I think Wobbert is a wonderful addition to the show. I certainly hope he's not listening because I don't want him to get a big head to think that I appreciate him or I need him. But I definitely think he's going to make a return because I still want my orange fizzy water, fucking white grape. Give me a break. I was pretty sure he would come
Time
back.
now for Words to Live By from Mitch. They're actually fake words to live by, fake words of wisdom. We could almost call them faux wisdoms. Yes, it's time for faux wisdoms from Mitch.
All right. This month's for wisdom from Mitch's Fake Radio. It's about just being nice to your neighbor, your friend, your family member, whatever. It's about behaving. Or as my old boss Paul used to call it, being have. Mitch, it's all about being have. So please, let's start being have, people.
That was Words to Live By from Mitch. For wisdoms. That's right. That's what we called them, was for wisdoms. Please join us next time for more for wisdoms from Mitch.
That was great. Man, I filled the shit out of that donut, didn't I? That was perfect. That's going to do it. This is episode 17 is in the books of Mitch's Fake Radio. So much fun. Thank you so much for listening. Both listeners, you two are the best. I'm telling you what, I really appreciate it. Please tell a friend about the program and have them tune in next month at the end of November, whatever the last Monday of the month is, I'll be here. And so will Tony and probably not fucking Heather, apparently. That's it. You guys have a great month. I love you, Heather.